Can you hear that? That's the sound of somebody's pension funds being raided by the government. And that government would be Poland, over in the Eurozone. One of the Eurozone members, Poland. Euros, right? That's what they use. They're by no means a third world country. They are by every means a first world country. May not be the best, most powerful, most brilliant economic activity you ever saw, but it is absolutely a first world country, and it is a member of the Eurozone. And we're finding out that Poland said on Wednesday it will transfer to the state, the government, many of the assets held by private pension funds, slashing public debt, but putting in doubt the future of the multi-billion euro funds, many of them foreign-owned. The changes went deeper than many in the marketplace expected. Hold on. As in who? Me? No, I expected this. Jim Sinclair? Nope, he knew this. Max Kaiser? All of you guys? We all knew this. Oh, that's right, the rest of the sheeple population. They have to have the illusion that the experts just did unforeseen. Oh, my favorite. Unexpectedly. Unexpectedly. I love when they start doing that. And it's always around, like, look, the video I did a couple videos ago. Unemployment levels unexpectedly rose today. Now, when it goes down, even though it's fake also, when the unemployment rates go down, it's not unexpectedly. It's just, hey, the unemployment rate went now good, good, good. But when they go up, or when something else happens financial, that's not good news. Unexpectedly. Experts were baffled. Top economists. Top economists baffled. Unexpectedly didn't see this. And I very expectedly knew this. And I'm some bozo doing YouTube videos in his laundry room. And I knew this. So what do you tell these people who had their pension funds raised? Other than we told you so. I don't know. Because if you do have a pension fund, it's not like you can just go and convert it into physical silver. So even if I did try to give them advice, people that had pension funds, get rid of that pension fund and put it in the silver. I still couldn't do that. You can't just take out a pension fund when you're building it up. So it said the Polish Pension Funds Organization said the changes may be unconstitutional because the government is taking private assets away from them without offering any compensation. Announcing the long-awaited overhaul of state-guaranteed pensions, Prime Minister Donald Tusk said private funds within the state-guaranteed system would have their bond holdings transferred to a state pension vehicle, but keep their equity holdings. He said that what remained in citizens' pension pots in the private funds will be gradually transferred into the state vehicle over the last 10 years before savers hit retirement age. So if you're 40 years old, it's not until the last 10 years that you're going to be starting to get ready to draw on that. 10 years before that, as it says, the funds will start to be taken out of the private pot and transferred into the state pot over the last 10 years before savers hit retirement age. So I'm assuming their retirement age is somewhere like ours is, you know, let's say it's around 65, 62, 65, whatever theirs is over there. That means, let's say 65. That means at 55 years old, they start taking your pension and start slowly transferring it to the government fund. It's funny when you use that, when we precious metals holders always talk about this one term. You hear it all the time. If you don't hold it, you don't own it. When you invest in stocks, do you hold it? No. Therefore, you don't own it. When you have a pension fund, even if they guaranteed it to you, you're going to get it. We're not taking your pension, you're going to get it. They're going to take it and rate it to pay their bills. And by the time the inflation sets in, you get nothing. You only wish you could take that pension fund out and buy some precious metals, but you can't. So this is obvious that it was going to happen. I didn't know it'd be Poland that would start doing this. You'd hear about it in the news, but sure enough, Poland, of all places, has done it. And if Poland's a member of the Eurozone, and so is Spain, Greece, Portugal, they're all in the same boat. And not only that, even the bigger countries, Spain's a big one. Spain's a huge contributor to the Eurozone. Dwarfs, Poland, for God's sakes. But when you look at the biggest they are, as the old saying was, the bigger they are, the harder they're going to fall. The bigger, more powerful, biggest economy, the harder it's going to crash. The worse it's going to be. Maybe you'll be last. Poland will go first, then another small country, then Portugal, right? Then Spain, then France, stuff like that. That's why I don't put any money into any retirement fund. I don't mess with pensions. I don't mess, not that I really could where I'm working, but if I did, here's the thing. If you have a pension that's paid by the company, or if you work for the government, let's say, and you have a pension through them, it's not like you're really contributing. Some of them you do contribute to. So some of your hard-earned cash, you actually have to contribute to your own pension. Sometimes it's all the money you feel like contributing because they're not contributing any, but you just have an option to join the pension. Sometimes it's a complete 100% paid by the government or whoever your job is. And then other times you got a little cut, 50-50, 60-40, whatever the terms are. So all I can say is God help anybody in which you had to contribute anything to your pension, because you're going to get screwed. And at least you could say if they were contributing 100%, like the government was contributing 100% to your pension, you work for the government, and then you got screwed, it wouldn't hurt as bad. What's really going to hurt is when you realize I've also been putting my own extra additional amount out of my check into this, and they took it. Oh, that's a whole different thing. Oh, that's when you're really going to start seeing some fireworks. You're going to see some people doing some things that you never thought a civilized nation would do. But I personally can't wait to see what happens. If you don't hold it, you don't own it. And I do hold physical silver, so I do own it. Take care.